John Jay makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. One and one. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. 1-1 pitch on the way. And they'll try to keep crowding him in, but this pitch misses as well. It's 2-1 now. Here's a swing and a foul ball. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
They got right out in front of this pitch and pulled it sharply right through the hole. Now they get something started early with the leadoff man on base to begin the ball game.
And that's a fair ball. Alan Craig will stand in, 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Jay leading off second, now the pitch. Fouled straight back. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
With the first 2 guys of the inning on base, that's a big strikeout there on their number 3 hitter. He'll probably get 3 or 4 more shots at it before this game's over, but he might not get a better RBI opportunity than that one.
Diane Viciedo will dig in now. A couple of hits in 5 trips to the plate back on Wednesday. Softly hit and a little floater out towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting 1 out.
Brock Tyner will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Here's a ball lined softly back up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And the opening salvo is fired here as they take a 1-0 lead. Andy Dirks will stand in looking to keep this first inning rally hot.
Left fielder, Andy Dirks.
And a swing as he pulls this one into right. McCutcheon's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Cards forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. St. Louis is out in front, 1-0. Starting lineup for the host Pirates is there on your screen. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Mike Hunt will step forward now. Currently 3rd in the National League batting race to begin play. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. David McDermott will dig in. Currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a 1-out single. And that'll extend his hit streak as well, as he's now reached a Baker's dozen, 13 ball games. Doug McDermott will stand in as the watch is in full effect now, as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, here's a situation where he's trying to do what he can to get that run back in the bottom of the first. And he helps out the cause by swiping second here.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Markakis able to get this in, though, and they'll smartly hold the runner at third.
Just amazing what this guy's done with the bat this year. I mean, even when he's in a 2-strike hole, he still finds a way to come through.
Johnny McDermott will dig in now, and he's come through in many a situation like this, currently 4th in the National League RBI race. First pitch coming. This is hit sharply to the left side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
This team's got plenty of guys that can hit the ball out of the ballpark, but these straight singles will do the job as well.
David Batista will stride in now as he'll enter play as the second leading hitter in the entire National League. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
Now a ground ball towards the hole. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Brett Gardner will stand in as he'll enter play fourth in the National League batting ranks. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Craig will be in time, and the inning is over. Roberto Rosario will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. Now the first pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Yadier Molina will stand in for the first time now, and he does so with 22 home runs on the ledger so far. Changeup called, strike one. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. Here it comes. Line to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Now 0-2, you got to be wary of that changeup. This is where he likes to throw it, and it doesn't always have to be a strike.
Too high. 1-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Looks like Liriano's got it working now, and it remains a 1-all tie. Andrew McCutchen will stand in. A big power threat here, to say the least. Currently third in home runs in the National League. And this is fouled back and out of play. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now here's a hard hit ball. Caught out there at second base.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean, hammered out there. But he's going to wind up with nothing to show for it.
David Padilla digs in at the plate. Curveball that time, but he's not fooled as it's sent into right field for a base hit.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. Well, the first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a one-out single.
Francisco Liriano will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. Oh, now look at this. The pitcher gives one a ride to deep left. And on the first pitch he sees, it's a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year. And it's given the Pirates a 3-1 lead.
Kind of a gift in location, and this is the wrong guy to be giving gifts to. I mean, you see the location on show track, way too much of the plate there. You're not going to get away with that too many times, that's for sure.
Mike Hunt will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. Swing and a bouncer out in front. Throw gets him, 2 down. David McDermott will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. All coming on quickly here as he makes the diving catch. And it's a sparkler to take away a hit as that ends the inning. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. We played 2. It's now 3-1 Pittsburgh. John Jay is ready to go here as we begin the third.
John Jay.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. Now here it comes. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Hit on the ground towards first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Nick Markakis will stand in. A base hit his first time around. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now. Now a ball lined to the right side. And Markakis has got himself a base hit.
And you know, that's what they needed. It's just a one-out single, nothing too amazing. But now at least you get that guy into the stretch and maybe give your guys a little hope up there.
Alan Craig will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. McDermott is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Diane Viciedo will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. And there's a fastball that's hammered the other way to deep right field. McCutchen has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Cards leave one. They still trail it here 3-1. Doug McDermott makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch to him. Swing and a liner toward right center. And he is going to reach. It's a base hit. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Well, no shortage of offense early on. That's already 10 hits combined between these two teams. And he pulls into second with a hard hit double right here.
Johnny McDermott will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now he goes the other way with a fastball, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And gone! A home run! So a two-run shot to left center, so a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, and now that's the second home run that he's allowed here in just 2+ innings of work. And no question, they've had his number here in the early going. And now they stretch the lead out even further.
David Batista will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. A swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike one. The tail of the tape on that last home run, 410 feet. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Pitch on the way. Reaches and hits this one hard the other way. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. Here in the third, this is probably just to try and clean out the negative and put a positive thought in his head. You know, something like, I've seen you work out at jams like this many times before. I know you can do it again.
Brett Gardner will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Swinging a shot back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And that'll score the run from second as they open it up now to 6-1.
Things are not going any better for him this inning either. That's 6 runs he's given up so far, and I don't think I've seen anything that tells me he's about to turn things around.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in, a line-out victim his first time. And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. There goes the runner. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. And the hit and run works perfectly, a base hit.
And now another base runner for him to contend with now. And as we bring up his line, you can see that's an even 10 hits against him so far. And you have to wonder how much longer they're going to let him stay out there.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Trevor Rosenthal is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while. David Padilla will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 3 runs already home here. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. Francisco Liriano will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Squaring is Liriano when he gets the bunt down. And the pitcher, in fact, will just take a bite out of this one, an infield single.
Another run home to score in the inning, and it's not going to be charged to him, but still, he's got to find some way to get his guys out of this already.
Mike Hunt will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Ball 1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Dirks is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. David McDermott will stand in. He singled and later scored back in the first. swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Pirates 7 and the Cardinals 1. Brock Tyner will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Here's the pitch. Now the fastball here is swung on and grounded foul. Now a slider hit pretty well, but he might have got under it just a bit as this is out toward deep center. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
And, you know, it's pretty safe to say that anytime you give a guy 7 runs of support here in the first half of a ball game, he's probably going to be okay out there. And he gets the first out of this inning here.
Andy Dirks will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. And that misses, ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. Up high, 2-1 now. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Roberto Rosario will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And a little tapper here in front of the mound as this may work as a sacrifice. Throw won't get him at first. An infield single, and it's 1st and 3rd now. Yadier Molina will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, with one away in the inning, they're thinking they'd like to get a second runner in the scoring position. And that was wishful thinking because a good throw takes care of him trying to steal second.
And this will be fouled away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals. They're down 7-1. Doug McDermott will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
Boy, how much hotter is he going to get? He's got himself another 3-hit ball game. That batting average is going to continue to climb even higher.
Johnny McDermott will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. And here's the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. So not wasting any time here as he's running first pitch and nabs second on the stolen base. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the final month of the season. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. On a big swing there as this is high and deep out to right. And this park's not going to hold this one. It's gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
David Batista will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. Fouled back. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now. Oh, high, deep. Where will this one come down? Now that is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they push this lead up to 9 now.
As a pitcher, and especially as a relief pitcher, you got to have a short memory out there. Here, he gets burned again on back-to-back home runs. Not really what you want to do when you're coming out of the pen.
Brett Gardner will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. is hit well towards the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a two-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Andrew McCutchen will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. Runners off for second. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And that's through for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Boy, they are really sticking it to him right here. That's the 5th hit he's coughed up in this inning alone, and you got to believe that that leash is getting a little bit shorter with each passing batter.
David Padilla will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Swing and a line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Tack on another run there. They've put up 11 now in the ball game, and this offense is definitely running on all cylinders.
Francisco Liriano will stand in. He homered back in the 2nd inning of this one. Now he squares around and drops down a good one. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. Mike Hunt will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Edmund Montes will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Here's a hard-hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And that's allowed out number 1.
Well, here's something for you kids to remember. You got to freeze on a line drive if you're at second base. Make sure that that ball gets through before you take off and try to advance. And that's a good read there, and he's able to get back and avoid being doubled off.
David McDermott will get another opportunity here as they've batted around now. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. First and second now, 1 man out. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Marquez is able to get this in, though, and they'll smartly hold the runner at third.
And here's where, on the mound, you got to tell yourself, you did everything right there. This was an 0-2 pitch, and he did a great job of getting him to hit it on the ground. Just happens to find a hole on the right side. And what are you going to do?
Russell Martin will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. the first pitch to him. And looked like the cut fastball there as it's hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. We've played 4 full. Pirates lead it 12-1. And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here as Omar Infante has grabbed a bat and made his way into the on-deck circle. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And this is lined into left field, and a welcome to the ball game there as he's got himself a pinch hit single. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his mitt on it, so there is no advance on the play. John Jay will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for Francisco Liriano. Kyle McPherson is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. For Infante, he's now at 23 doubles on the year. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Nick Markakis will step in. A base hit in his last time. And a ball 1-0.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
He was hoping he'd get him to go up the ladder there, but that's going to set up an even more dangerous pitch here on 3-1.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Alan Craig will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Swing, and ooh, he saws him off with that one. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Yeah, just a little tapper here, but this is going to wind up being pretty effective because with 1 away now, it's going to move both guys up 90 feet to second and third.
Diane Viciedo will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips. And that misses inside. 1-0. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Good take there, and it's 2-1 now to the St. Louis third baseman. Now this one's on the ground toward the hole, and it'll get through into right. It's a base hit. Brock Tyner will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Now a ball lined towards center field. And he's in there with a 2-run triple. Andy Dirks will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Jason Hamill is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. First pitch on the way. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Now a softly hit liner towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
And here with the infield back, they're giving you the run on a ground ball. So he just takes advantage of that and drives home the run.
Roberto Rosario is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
2-0 now.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. 2-1. Out in front of the 2-1 as this is on the ground to third. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So a good effort here as 5 runs cross the plate, but that'll still leave him well behind. Home half of the 5th coming up. Pittsburgh leads this one 12-6. Sean Markham is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Johnny McDermott will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Boy, have a night. His 3rd home run of the ball game. I mean, he's absolutely brimming with confidence at the plate. It's been a joy to watch so far.
David Batista will dig in. A home run his last time. And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Wow, that's dangerously close to being back-to-back home runs. This ball just didn't have enough carry to it, so winds up being a warning track out.
Brett Gardner will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. Now here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined back over second. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
Andrew McCutchen will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. Marvin Cody will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, it's still early, and no lead is ever safe when you've got more than half a ball game to go. But you have to wonder if maybe it might not be a bad idea to put up the red light with the lead where it is.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first, two gone. David Padilla will step in, an RBI single this last time around. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. So these guys have now scored in each of the first 5 innings. And in case you're wondering how often a team scores at least one run every inning, our crack staff tells us it's happened 7 times in the National League, most recently by the Rockies in 1999. Jason Hamill will stand in now, a late entrant to the ball game as he'll be making his first plate appearance here in inning number 5. J.J. McIntosh will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, and he dialed that one down and got him to swing through it. It's 1-2 now. He's set, now the pitch. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Throw on to Craig will be in time, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. Bucks out in front, 14-6. Marvin Cody will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 32, Marvin.
J.J. McIntosh will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. Back alongside Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things off for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning. And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Matt Carpenter will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Fastball in there for a cold strike.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get 1 at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
Just off the plate and high, ball one. Very high, 2-1. Called strike two.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Full count now, 3-2.
6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds.
Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Well, if you're going to make an out, you have to make a productive out. And that moves a man up to third now with just one away.
John Jay will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. Too high, 1-0. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now a fastball, and he might have gotten under it just a bit as this is out toward deep right field. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. Nick Markakis will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Ball one.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. Hard hit towards center. McDermott is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. A block at the plate, and he's out trying to score. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Pirates on top, 14-7. Mark Zipchinski will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Edmund Montes will make his way in as he leads things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th. Swinging a ball bounced back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
David McDermott will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Russell Martin will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On good opposite field power here as this fastball is taken high and deep to right. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. Markakis able to get this in, though, and they'll smartly hold the runner at third. Johnny McDermott will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, his 4th in the ballgame as the blowout continues.
incredible. I mean, if I wasn't sitting here, I wouldn't believe it myself. 4 home runs now in one game. In the history of baseball, this has happened like, what, 16, 17 times? What a show he's put on.
David Batista will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. Now the first pitch. Comes with a fastball as this is lifted the other way out to left center. Under it is Dirks, and there are 2 gone now. Brett Gardner will see if he can keep it going. 3 for 4 thus far. He goes right after the first pitch here and shoots it back up the middle and into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Marvin Cody will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. And there he goes towards second. In the air to straightaway center field. Jay will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Alan Craig will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
And when he's finding the inside corner with that curveball, whoa, he can be tough. That's a hard pitch to hang in there on.
The pitch. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him, 0-2.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away. Diane Viciedo will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here. Pitch runs in on him as this is fisted out to the right side of the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Brock Tyner will dig in 2 for 3, including a triple. First pitch coming. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. And here's a fastball that looked pretty good, but it's 1-1. On the corner, 1-2. Now a ground ball hit sharply back up the box, and it'll get into center field, a 2-out single.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit, and that wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Comes set, now the pitch. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. McDermott is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cards leave 1, and as you can see, they are way behind. Eduardo Sanchez will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. David Padilla will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
And think about it, in game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
Swinging a ground ball towards the middle, and he's retired, 1 away. J.J. McIntosh will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Danny McDermott will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 98, Danny McDermott.
First offering on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
Edmund Montes will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. First pitch here is reached for and hit on the ground to third. Throw on to Craig will be in time, and the inning is over. Danny McDermott will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Roberto Rosario will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And there's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. Yadier Molina will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. To second for 1. Back to first, and they'll get the slow-footed Molina. It's a double play.
Boy, and this is just a gift right here. I mean, when you've got the pitcher out there and he can't find the strike zone with a map, why are you going to help him? You don't go up there and swing at the first pitch. And if you do, you better not bounce into a double play. That is bad baseball right there.
Number 30, Fernando Costa.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make them bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up. Really got under this one. Out near the bag at second. So it's 1. Fernando Salas will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. Over with it himself is Craig to record the 3 unassisted putout. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Hit hard back up the middle. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit.
Talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
First pitch to him. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
And with a runner on first here, you're playing right into the pitcher's hands if you go chasing pitches below the knees. You got to know the situation and make him bring something up in the zone.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside, 1-2 now. And this ball will be chopped foul. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He'll try again, 1-2. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Well, that's the kind of year it's been for this guy so far. Even when he gets fooled, he still finds a way to get an infield single out of it.
David Batista will dig in. He homered back in the fourth. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Hit sharply as this is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Well, that's 3 hits for him now after the leadoff guy was retired. Well, now the bases are loaded here as they try to cash in.
Brett Gardner will stand in now, working on a 4-hit ball game. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. And now they've got a man caught in a rundown. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Marvin Cody will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 320 sign in right.
And that's 19 runs they've put up so far, and the way they're swinging the bats, there's no end in sight.
David Padilla will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So 2 runs on 4 base hits, 1 error, and a couple of men left. 9th inning coming up. Pirates lead it 19-8. Nick Markakis will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. Here's the first offering. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. On a big swing there from Markakis. He didn't get it to make it strike 2.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot. And he's well on his way to a nice series now. Third hit so far tonight. These guys are going to need his production here, so a welcome sight indeed.
Now a bullet back up the middle. And there's a base hit as well, as that's into center field. 2 straight hits to kick off the 9th.
Well, this will make him sleep a little better. He was 0 for 4 coming into that at-bat. At least he'll leave here with something.
Diane Viciedo will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Pulls the string on that one, 1 strike.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. None out, runners at first and second. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Batista will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away, 1 gone.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but hey, it works out for him.
Brock Tyner will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Has a look, now the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Swing and a high chopper. 1 there. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately, he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Andy Dirks will stand in. He flew out his last time up. He's ready now. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. Roberto Rosario will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner.
He's got to be mad at himself out there on the mound. He had him down 0-2, and then he makes a mistake by grooving one, and this gets turned around into a run-scoring double.
Yadier Molina will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Comes set. Now the pitch. Lined into left center. And he's safe.
Well, when you're hot, you're hot. There's no denying he's been swinging one of the hottest bats on the club, if not the entire league, and he comes through again with his second hit of the ball game. This one for 2 bases.
Denard Span will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Low with the slurve there, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
He's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
And there's a swing and a miss on a good pitch, and now the Redbirds are down to their final strike. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he's going to put this one away, and the Pirates will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
And I, for one, thought this game would never end. I mean, I've seen basketball games that were lower scoring than this. But you know what? Give these guys credit. They were able to finally get the job done.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, no way you could look past this guy. Really a game he'll remember for a long time. 4 home runs. No other way to break it down except to say that was an awesome performance.